So why do filmmakers need Legos? Well, if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you consider yourself to be a creative. But have you ever thought of Legos as more than just toys? Maybe they could be the secret tool to your film kit. As we look at this question, we're going to think about the parallels between the evolution of the filmmaking world and the world of Lego, which, not to ruin anything, both of these industries started with pretty simple techniques. Now, creating this video wasn't just about putting together facts and figures. It was more so to research and grab as much history as I could to then connect what it's like for you and I as filmmakers every day. As someone who stepped into the film world in my late 20s, I've often dealt with imposter syndrome, just not feeling like I'm good enough, not fitting in to where I think I should be on the journey or path of my career, especially when comparing myself, which I shouldn't do, but when comparing myself to other creatives who started early. And my story doesn't look like that. I wasn't holding a camera as long as I can remember. I probably picked my first one up in my mid-20s and started learning from nothing. But this doesn't mean I have to be behind or considered less than. I've always struggled with my learning style, fitting into parameters of what public schooling or a typical classroom setting expected of me. I felt confined and uninterested with learning, and of course, I came to the conclusion that maybe you did too, is school is just not my thing. I enjoyed all sorts of hobbies and sports that I invested so much time into, but nobody ever encouraged me about this concept of play and how it could positively affect the creative process. Now, Legos, along with sports, theater, video games, and more, have all played a significant role in developing my creative thinking. The only limitation to Legos and filmmaking is really your imagination. So if you can think it, you can create it. But it wasn't always like that. Lego's journey actually began in the 1930s with old Kirk Christensen, a Danish carpenter, who started making wooden toys during the Great Depression. The first Lego plastic brick didn't come around till 1949, but it wasn't until 1958 when the familiar interlocking brick system was actually patented. Now, this innovation marked a significant evolution from simple wooden toys to complex creative building systems. And also, around that same time, film was introducing widescreen formats and 3D films, opening up a world of just limitless creative expression. But here's the kicker. Diving into the history of film and Legos, it's really just given me an appreciation of what I've been trying to do and where I come from. One of my biggest struggles and insecurities as a business owner and wannabe filmmaker is just feeling like an imposter. This isn't something I've been doing my whole life. I've got a late start. So am I gonna be good enough? But I think the more and more you and I move through our past, we work hard, we keep building, we'll find that our experiences have given us all the necessary tools we need to be successful in the creative world. Prior to this, I had done just about every extracurricular you can think of. Sports, I learned how to think outside the box. Musical theater taught me to connect with the audience on an emotional level. In leading summer camps, I learned to be flexible and creative with the tools that I had at my disposal. And of course, playing with Legos as a kid challenged my imagination to think beyond what is right in front of me, to use the tools available and to stack brick by brick and create a masterpiece.